Hey everybody, welcome to the live stream. I didn't even have to click go live, huh? And it already went. Wow, okay. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining in from. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Thanks, Andrew. Looks and sounds great. That's good to know. Good to know. So, if you are, let me address the people who are going to be coming in on the replay first, real quick. Yep. So, if you are going to be watching this on the replay, then I just want to say this is a value-packed live stream. I don't do fluff. I don't do filler. Okay. And what I want you to do is, if you have any questions at all inside the live stream, inside the comment section, leave them. I'll come back and answer them after the live stream is over, or even a day later. I'm going to come back and check. So that's the note for you. Everybody joining in live, thank you so much for being here. My name is Salma Jafri. You are on TubeBuddy's YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy to have you all here. Remember to say hi in the comments section in the live chat, and also let me know how many streams of income do you have right now from YouTube, because that's the topic we're talking about today. We're talking about 13 multiple streams of income that you can establish using YouTube. So I would really like to know how many you guys have, and then we're going to get into this discussion today. So hi everybody joining in. We've got, wow, almost 50 people already in here. Thank you to the mods. I see Andrew, I see Ike, Paul, thank you so much for modding and making sure that the stream stays healthy and everybody is happy and getting lots and lots of knowledge. Awesome to know that. Okay. I'm going to be taking notes, says Shernette. So Shernette, I've got good news for you. You can take notes if you like, but you can also just give this live stream your 100% attention, because I do have all the notes in a downloadable format for you at the end of the live stream today. So yay! So you guys stay tuned till the end. I'll let you know where to go to download all of my notes that I'm going to be talking about today. So up to you if you want to take notes, but I would actually prefer if you become a little bit distraction free. Turn off your phones, or at least put the ringer on silent, turn off TVs. We know you guys watch 2 screens at once. So if you have another screen on, your tablet, your phone, your TV screen, whatever, turn that off, because as I said, this is going to be pretty jam-packed. Okay, so Ike is saying, oh man, wish I had additional income. Don't want to make the effort. All right, I have none. Paul is saying he's the master of the drywall. Hi, John. Good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to get started with this. So let's set the tone here. Yeah, I want to just make sure that actually I do need a separate screen, because I want to make sure that I can grab my notes from here for you guys. And then I'm also going to share my screen at some point with you guys. So we're going to have all the things going on. Okay. How many of you have heard the saying that the average millionaire has 7 income streams? And if you've heard that, 7 multiple income streams for the average millionaire. Let me know who's heard that, and what do you guys think about that? Is it even possible? Is it possible to develop like 7 income streams? No, don't turn your phone off if you are actually watching the live stream here, but turn any other devices off. Bridget, I've heard that. Shernette, I've heard that. Yes. Work Legend, he's not heard that. Not impossible at all. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys, or talk about 13 different multiple live streams. And out of those 13, the first 7 are ones that I actually have going right now, or have done at some point. So there, I'm going to be talking about personal experience from all of those. The remaining 6, and I actually have a bonus tip at the end for you, so actually 14, but shh, don't tell anybody. There's extra value inside this live stream. So the other 6 are the ones that I want to at some point attempt in the future. So I'll have them on my, my list of things that maybe I'll attempt someday. But the first 7 are ones that I've already put into action, put into place, already making money from them. All right, I love the comments. But if I sit and read all the comments, it's gonna go on forever. And we only have about, I think, about an hour. So some quick house notes. You guys can leave questions in the Google Doc form inside the description section. However, I am not 100% sure if we're gonna have time for a lot of questions, but I will try and get to as many as possible. If I don't get to your question, leave it as a comment and I will get back to it inside the replay. Okay, so as a comment after the live stream is over. I do have a lot of information to share today. So let's get started. I want to ask you a quick question. Do you own YouTube? Do you own YouTube? And just quickly let me know, yes or no. It's a yes or no type question. Do you own YouTube? I'm going to set up my tea here. I'm having green tea tonight. It's 9:05 p.m. on this November evening, Wednesday. Oh, that's nice. Andrew's saying, no, I don't own YouTube. I lease YouTube. Oh, nice answer, Andrew. No, Google owns it. Really? Okay, well, now that we've established that none of us owned YouTube, even though Mark Job wishes he did, what do you own, right? Do you want to own your audience? So if you don't own YouTube, do you want to own your audience? And I'm guessing you're going to say, yes, I want to own my audience, because you want to have, and by what do I mean by owning your audience? Don't worry, it's nothing weird. It's just basically having a direct line of communication with your audience, right? So you don't have to go to YouTube through YouTube. You don't have to go through any other social media platform, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, blah, blah, blah. You just basically have a direct connection with your audience, right? That is what it means to own your audience. Now, in the current scenario, I know there's a lot of stuff. I don't know how many of you are familiar with what's going on right now with all the YouTube drama, as I like to call it. So there's Adpocalypse, there's the terms of service that are being updated on December 10th, and a lot of confusion around that. Then, of course, there's the elephant in the room, COPA, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which is going into effect by the Federal Trade Commission on the 1st of January 2020. And there's a lot of anxiety surrounding all of these issues. But what I want to say today on this live stream is that all of these issues may or may not affect us as YouTube entrepreneurs. But here's the thing, because you don't own YouTube, YouTube can do what they like, governments can do what they like, everybody can do what they like, right? So what you need to do is safeguard your interests. And this live stream is all about putting you number one. Who wants to be number one? Give me a thumbs up. Number one, yes, we need to be number one. We need to think about ourselves. We need to be entrepreneurs. We need to think about making sure we don't put all our eggs in one basket. We need to make sure that we take care of our business. We take care of our livelihoods. We take care of our earning potentials. We take care of the things that we just need to get done in our lives. And we make sure that we are smart about these decisions. Can I get a hell yes? Thumbs up. Hell yes. One. Anything goes, as long as we are all in this together, right? We are all entrepreneurs. We're all creators. We are all wanting to make sure that we can get our businesses going, get our income going, make sure that we can support our families. Hell yes, 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 exactly. Hi, Harley. Good morning. Hi, Leela. Good to see you. Yes, Vince is saying yes. Hell yes. All right. Now that we're all pumped up, let's go and start. Okay, so how many of you here earn money through YouTube but not through Adsense? Okay, so we all know Adsense, and that is what I'm going to start with. But how many of you earn money through YouTube but not necessarily through Adsense, which means you've got another income stream going? Let me know in the comments. I'll come back to this and see what kind of income streams you guys have going. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is think about monetization before you even start your channel. That's right. Do you see that I don't know which way I need to point, so I'm going to just point both ways. It says start before you're ready behind me. Okay, so one of the things I embody and that I want to impart to you as well is that when you start to think about your YouTube channel, or maybe you've already started and you're like, okay, how do I monetize this? Oh, well, there's a lot of time before I can monetize. But no, I want you to think about monetization before you're ready to monetize, okay? I want you to be smart about this and think about what does your YouTube channel or income potential from your YouTube channel actually mean. Okay, so I want you to start thinking and putting together some strategies before you ever even reach the level of monetization, before you ever even think about, oh, okay, now I want to start earning income from this, right? So what you want to do is get into the mindset of, okay, YouTube is there just like every other social media platform. I don't own it. Tomorrow something happens. I want to safeguard myself. I want to safeguard my business and my livelihood. So what can I do today? What can I do today to make sure that tomorrow changes that are not in my control don't affect me? So you want to ask yourself this today, right now, before you start your channel, or even after you've started your channel, before you've got monetization going, or if you already have monetization going, it's not too late. You want to start this discussion with yourself right now, okay? How are you going to strategically use YouTube? And the way that I look at this is it's a marketing platform. Just like any other social media marketing platform, you want to use it to leverage it, okay? So you want to use its power. You want to use its search engine power, its visibility, a billion people watching content every day on it. You want to use all of that, but you want to use it to make sure that you benefit, okay? So you're not at the mercy of the government, you're not at the mercy of social media algorithms, you're not at the mercy of different companies, you are not at anybody's mercy, right? So you want to make sure that you start thinking about how are you going to ultimately use YouTube to make a living. So those are things that you have to start thinking about right now. Okay, so I'm going to start with AdSense. Let me get into my presentation here. Hang on one second. Okay, so we're going to start with our multiple streams of income. That's my Evernote folder right there. Or is it? And make sure it's a little bit bigger. Covers the screen. Just want to make sure that the output of this is looking good. Just give me 1 second, guys, to make sure that this is looking good. You guys can read. Or actually, even if you can't read, that's fine. What I'm going to do is just scroll down up to here and increase the size. Okay, so let's start talking about AdSense first. Okay, I'm going to increase the size a little bit more here. Oops, that's as much as it's going to go. Okay, so let's say that AdSense is one of the first ways that you want to monetize, because of course it's the easiest and it's all built into YouTube anyways. So if that's the income stream that you want, well, you know, whatever happens in the future, you still want to have that as an income stream. Then here are the things that you want to look for. You want to look for topics with high CPMs. CPM is cost per 1,000 impressions. Now, if you use any keyword research tool, like I use Keywords Everywhere, which is now a paid tool, but you can use any free keyword research tool and look at keywords, and it's going to give you data about what the CPM is for that keyword. So the higher it is, it means that the more money advertisers are willing to pay for that particular keyword, right? So if you want your AdSense income to be really high, then start making videos on topics that have high CPMs. I also like to look at what's working for competitors. So if I see people doing a lot of videos on a certain piece of technology or something, and they seem to be earning a lot from it, I'll go and check out what the CPMs are for that. And then, you know, you'll see, you can gauge that the topics that are in demand are probably the ones that people are making the most money on. Okay, and the third thing that you can do to earn your, or to increase your AdSense income, is to look at creating longer value-packed videos that you can put multiple ads into. So when your video goes above 10 minutes, that is typically when you can put a mid-roll ad into it as well. So you can have like 2 or 3 ads going at the same time instead of just one. Okay, so now let's move on to income stream number 2. So again, let me know in the comments how many of you are using affiliate marketing. How many of you are using affiliate marketing to earn money? And if you don't know what affiliate marketing is, just real quick, affiliate marketing is when you earn a commission, a percentage commission based on the products that you sell for somebody else. So you're using a product and you are saying that, hey, buy this product, and you get a special URL code which gives you a commission every time somebody buys from your link. So that is what affiliate marketing is. Andrew's saying I'm using affiliate marketing. Karen is saying I'm not yet. I created a community and linked all my related competitors. Good job. That's a tactic I use as well. Affiliate marketing, yes. Yes, TubeBuddy does have an affiliate program. Absolutely right. Okay, so if you want to get started with affiliate marketing as your income stream, here are some things that you should start to do. Look for products that you already use. Like literally sit down right now after this live stream and make a note of all the products you use. You will be surprised how much you actually use. Like for example, if you have a website, then you probably use a domain web hosting and a domain service as well, right? So you can become affiliates for that. If you are doing any kind of work online, there are softwares you use, there are products you use, obviously physical products you use, digital products you use, books you read. All of those are products that you already use that you can become affiliates for. Now, you can also look for products that fit your audience, because if you suddenly start talking about something that doesn't align with your YouTube channel, it's not going to go down too well, because your audience is going to be like, what? Like if I'm on my channel, I start talking about, I don't know, baby food or something, it's going to be like not a good fit, because that's not what my audience is there for, right? You also want to look for products that match your channel content. So you want to keep everything in line, because here's the thing, on YouTube, you want to be really, really audience centric. So the audience that you're creating content for, whether it's paid, non-paid, affiliate, whatever, you need to make sure that it matches the rest of your channel. So there's nothing incongruent going on. So the other day I received an email from somebody who wanted me to, what was it? Vacuum cleaner or something. I think they wanted me to make a review video on, or some kind of household cleaning product. And I'm like, no, bye. That it does not match my channel content. Thank you very much. My audience is not interested in cleaning products. Goodbye. So you want to look for products with recurring revenue. So Andrew mentioned, for example, TubeBuddy is a good example of that. Products that have recurring revenue, subscription services are a really good example of that. Anything that people pay for every single month. So it could be a hosting service, a web hosting. It could be some kind of membership plan that people want to use. So any service that you use, like I use social media scheduling services that I pay for every single month. And when I'm an affiliate for it, other people buy it and they pay for it every single month. So that actually means that you get recurring revenue from the products that you promote. So it's a nice, almost stable stream of income coming in, because typically the people who like the product will continue to use it over and over again. Okay. So the other kind of products you want to look for are products that are new and upcoming. And one of my favorite websites to do that on is Product Hunt. How many of you have heard of Product Hunt? So it's a really great website, and it also showcases a lot of upcoming products, which means that the competition for them might not be as tough yet. So it might not be that everybody's talking about it. And I'll give you a quick example. When Keywords Everywhere, the search engine tool first came out, I was one of the first to start using it when I saw it on Product Hunt. And as a result of being one of the first people who started using the tool, the founders have given me lifetime free access to the software, right? So sometimes getting on Product Hunt and making friends with entrepreneurs who've just launched their new products and services can actually pay off, both in terms of affiliate revenue and in terms of you getting like free plans and things. Like, who says no to that, right? So yeah, so definitely go check out Product Hunt for new upcoming products, and then try and ask them if they have an affiliate program. Other than that, you can type in any product's name plus affiliate program to find out if it has an affiliate program or not. I do this literally all the time when I'm using a product and it'll hit me one day. Oh wait, I use this all the time. Why am I not an affiliate for it yet? I mean, if you already use it, you already love it, why not become an affiliate for it, right? But also remember that YouTube's terms of service require you to disclose that you are an affiliate, and some of the links in your description might be affiliate links. So make sure you put a disclaimer in there. We want to be legal and we want to be safe about all of the income that we want to earn and the affiliate links that we want to push, right? So we want to make sure that you put in a disclaimer. Go to any YouTube creator, go to like my channel, for example, and look inside one of the description sections of my videos and scroll all the way down till the end and see that there's a disclaimer over there. So you can feel free to copy that, or you can just go to Google and you can go and see a lot of different wordings for disclaimers that you can use. So you want to make sure that you are leaving, you are using affiliate marketing and you are putting that disclaimer in there when you are sharing products and services and links to products and services. If you're enjoying this live stream so far, make sure you hit the like button, share this out wherever your community is. Twitter would be nice if you could share this out on Twitter, invite people in, tell them we've got 11 more income streams to discuss. So this is going to be super, super value packed. Okay. So get your people in here so we can make sure that everybody learns how to really use YouTube and make it work for them. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Big like. Can you give us any affiliate links? Enjoying the stream? Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So amazing comments coming in here. Of course, I'm going to come back to all of these and read them in the replay as well, guys, because yeah, it's going really fast. Okay, let's come to number 3. Which is sponsored videos. So who does sponsored videos? Anybody here in the live stream who does sponsored videos? Let me hear from you. Multitasking too. Okay. So Sharnette is saying, I do. Andrew is saying, I've done one. Yes. Okay, so let's talk about how to do sponsored videos. All right. One of the easiest ways to find sponsors. Yes, yes, yes. Hit that like. Yes. Okay, awesome. Awesome, you guys. I'm loving your enthusiasm in the chat. Awesome to see. So this is an exciting topic as well, right? Okay, so the way that I like to do sponsored videos is I look at competitors and I'm looking at who's making sponsored videos, and you can tell because they usually have paid promotion written there, or they'll say ad and whatever. Then what I want to do is, okay, what products or what companies are they working with? And then I want to find out the companies that are already working with YouTube creators, already working with influencers for sponsored videos, because then I don't have to sell them on the concept, and it won't be their first time. They'll be like, how do we do this, right? So when you want to work with companies for sponsored videos, find companies that are already working with influencers because they already know the deal. Okay, then approach that company with your own ideas, and chances are that they might be willing to take a risk on you because they're already looking for influencers. So if they've already done sponsored videos with somebody else, they might be looking to do more videos, maybe from different perspectives, maybe showcasing their product from different angles. So subscriber counts do not matter as much. I made my first sponsored video when I had less than 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. And the next one that I'm going to be making is for a company called Envato. If you've heard of Envato, it's an Australian company, and they make these amazing, they have like a suite of products. So I'm going to be making the video for one of their products, which is called Place It, and they make all of this amazing stuff for YouTube creators, for graphic artists, for creatives. They've got videos, they've got stock, they've got websites, they've got templates, lots and lots of cool stuff, right? But the way that I got started is making a few free review videos, because when you approach a company, one of the first things that you want to show them and they'll be interested in seeing is, okay, when you're gonna be making a sponsored video, what's it gonna look like? So make a few free videos first. So review your favorite products, review products that you are already using, or software that you're already using. Go ahead and make review videos of those, so that when you approach somebody for a paid sponsorship, you can send links to them and they can see your style, and you have a couple of samples. So try and do like three samples to send off as your style or how you do review videos, right? Then also tell them what kind of video you're going to make, sort of sell it to them. I'm going to include this, or I'm going to include a lot of B-roll. I'm going to use your product in this way. Or if you have a lot of audience engagement on your videos, you sell that. I've got like my comment section is buzzing. Or if you get a lot of views on your videos, sell that. So what I typically tell brands that I work with, I tell them that I'll get their video to rank #1 on Google or YouTube and bring in evergreen traffic. Now, I've done this multiple times. Every single sponsored video that I have ever done goes straight to the first spot in YouTube and Google, and it stays there. Some of them I've done like 6 months ago, 2 years ago, and they stay there, and they keep those evergreen that evergreen traffic coming. So because that's what I'm good at. I'm good at SEO, I'm good at ranking my videos, and I spend a lot of time researching topics and being able to do that. So that is one of the things that I like to do, to show them the value. I say that, you know what, this video is going to get like these many views when we first release it, but then over the course of the next 6 months, the next year, it's only going to gain in value. It's going to keep bringing you traffic, keep bringing you a constant plethora of people coming in and getting to know about your product. And somebody just asked in the live stream that how do you approach companies? And I have this right here written up here. I usually approach companies either on Twitter or on LinkedIn. Like literally, we'll just send them a tweet and give them some samples and say, hey, I'd love to work with you on perhaps a video together. Would you be interested? This is my channel. This is my style. And then maybe on DM, you can share email addresses and get going with that. If you know who handles brand sponsorships, then perhaps you can go and research that person on LinkedIn and talk to them directly, or ask somebody to connect you if you find some mutual connections there. But I have found that Twitter is actually the easiest place to go to connect with brands. Brands are actually really comfortable talking with their customers on Twitter, and I think that's kind of how I approached TubeBuddy. Seriously, I think we just started talking on Twitter, and look at this now. Like I'm here on their live stream. Like it's amazing. So yeah, Twitter is really good. Hi Dee, thank you for the heart. Yes, good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, Motokern, I sometimes approach them first, especially if I've built up credibility by reviewing other products. And so I say like, you know what, you guys, I love your product. Would you like to work together? It is essential that you are already using their product. You know how to do review videos, and you've done some kind of, you can show them some kind of sample for what you're going to bring. So what I typically say is that I'm going to bring in evergreen traffic, and that's something that I've proven over and over again, and I bring it. And I know a lot of people ask, how much should you charge? I don't know how much you should charge, but I charge anywhere from $750 to $2,000 for sponsored video. That's one video. Depending on the company, depending on the type of video, the style of video, how much work do I need to put in, how much control they have in that, how many iterations do I need to do, how much promotion do I need to do with that. So there's a lot of factors that go into it, but at this stage, this is the range that I work within. I mean, I don't know, other creators might be charging more or less than me. I have no idea. I literally haven't talked to anybody about this. These are just prices that we've set by talking to the brand directly and asking them, okay, what's your budget? What do I feel comfortable with? How much work is involved? What is my time worth? And I'm sorry, I don't have a formula for you, but I can share my specific numbers to give you some kind of guideline. Oh, okay, this is what she's doing, so let me figure out what I need to do. So I hope that's going to be helpful for you. Yeah, well, like I said, these are just figures that I wanted to put out there. Okay. Now, the next way that you can get your income stream going is through brand deals and through a brand ambassador program, which kind of ties in with the sponsored video. So if your first sponsored video with a brand goes really well, chances are that you can then pitch them maybe a 12-month contract to become their brand ambassadors. Let me show you how that works. So one of the things that you can do is get some kind of renewable contract going. So I typically work with like a 12-month contract, which is, renewed at certain points in time. So 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. Then I approach the company that I made the sponsored video for, and I try to convert that into a long-term relationship. And what my brand deals typically look like, and I can only talk about my own. I don't know how other people do it, but let me share with you my own. The way that I look at brand deals is that I decide with the brand how much content they need me to create as the YouTube influencer or the YouTube creator or whatever, right? So I say, okay, well, I'm going to do like one recorded video, one live stream, one article, social media mentions, and because I'm a speaker, I'll usually say I'll mention your product on stage if it fits my presentation, which it usually does because I only do presentations on related marketing topics about YouTube. So I say, okay, this is all the stuff I'll do, and it could be per month, it could be per quarter, depending on the frequency of the contract, right? So you want to make sure that you sort of go back and forth and tie all these things in, what is expected of you and what assets is the brand going to give you. So for example, if I say I'm going to do a live stream, well, you guys host it? Will you host it on your own channel? Will you host it on a webinar program? Do I have to, have the infrastructure to host it? So all of these things need to be worked out. I mean, and this is just an example of what my brand sponsorships and deals look like, right? So, I mean, again, you could have like different ways to look at this, but I price them according to a retainer basis. And also I offer them exclusivity. So if I'm an ambassador for a program, I will not work with any competitor during that time because I'm an ambassador for them, right? So I only want to talk about their program, their product, their service. So I will not become a brand ambassador for any other brand at that point. And then I also want them to give like special coupon codes for my audience. So that is something that I'm always looking out for my audience, right? It's like, okay, I'm repping this brand. I like them. I love them. I use their product, of course, that goes without saying, but can I also get some benefit going for my audience? So typically coupon codes or discount codes or special trials or free upgrades or whatever the brand is willing to give. And so far, I've not found any brand that has said no to something like that. They all want to give out like some kind of stuff that is going to be valuable to my audience as well. So these are the things that you need to consider when you want to work with brands and you want to get brand deals, or you want to become a brand ambassador for a certain brand. Okay, questions. Which of these income streams are you guys liking so far? Let me know in the chat which has been your favorite so far. So we talked about AdSense, we talked about affiliate revenue, we talked about sponsored videos, and we talked about brand deals and brand ambassador programs. So 4 down, still quite a lot to go. Okay. And let me know which one of them is so far turning out to be your favorite. And again, if you're enjoying the content here, please share out this live stream. Tell people that this is just like completely value packed. They need to get in on this live stream and sort out their livelihood. Like literally, this is so important for all of us to do and all of us to think about. So please share it out. Okay. Can you please explain how to get on? We appreciate you looking out for us. Yes, reach out to that camera bag company. Sponsor make sure it's useful to split them. Yes, it is. Sponsored videos seem the most I can pay my bills method. Agree, they are definitely something that's fun and lucrative. I like them all because it's a way to make some money, and who doesn't like money? Yes. Alrighty, so let's get on to number 5, which is courses. So let me know how many of you guys right now either are creating courses or would like to create an online course. I know they're like, sometimes you feel like, oh my God, the market is saturated with courses, and other times it feels like, you want to get on the course bandwagon. So let me know which, who here is creating courses. Let me tell you what my experience is. I'm slowly working on one. I want to create. Yes. Okay. So whether you have already created courses or you want to create courses, I'm going to guide you through some of the things that I use to create courses, paid products as well as some free products. So whatever your budget might be, you can do this. So I host my courses on a site called Teachable, and I pay $39 a month plus payment processing fees. So that's my monthly expenditure. That's the thing that goes out every single month. Okay. Now, what do there are other sites. There's Thinkific, there's Kajabi, and on the more affordable end, I've used Gumroad, which when I used it was $10 a month. And I've also used Get DPD. I think it stands for Digital Product Delivery. A really super simple website that it's literally you just upload whatever you want and other people get that digital download. It could be an ebook or a course or a video training or whatever. And at the time that I used it, it was literally $5 a month. I did not check how much it is right now, but this is a few years ago. So Kajabi is probably at the most expensive range of this. Thinkific is probably next. And then Teachable is probably third, and then Gumroad and Get DPD are probably fourth and fifth from the ones that I've mentioned. But there's so many more. There's so many more places that you can host courses. You can even host courses on your own website. So there's all of these options, and I think that creating a course is really easy because you're already making videos, right? We're already video creators. And a large part of course creation that gets other people down is that, oh, you need to get on camera. Oh my gosh, so that becomes the big stumbling block for them. But for us, we're already doing video, right? So creating courses should become a more natural next thing to do. Now, how do I actually make my courses? I make the slides in Keynote, and I do the audio narration using ScreenFlow for Mac. So those are the two main softwares that I use to create. So screen capture and audio is done in ScreenFlow, and the slides I make in Keynote. However, you don't have to actually use these products. You can do just as good a job with free software like Zoom and Google Slides. So Google Slides you can use to make the slides themselves, and Zoom you can use to record the screen. You can record yourself, your picture, your screen, your audio, anything you're doing on the laptop or the desktop or whatever. You can switch between presentation and then some kind of live training if you want to show something. So there's all of these things that you can do using these two softwares, right? And so it's really easy. Decide your budget and go for it. When I'm filming, I use a Logitech Webcam, which is actually what I'm using right now to live stream as well. And I'm using this Samsung USB mic. So that's my entire setup, right? So that's how I create my courses. Now, I like to make my courses super, super practical. They include lots of activities and worksheets because I like giving people stuff to do because it makes them feel like they're not just theoretically getting the information, but they're actually getting all the information and doing the stuff themselves. So again, this becomes really easy if you're already used to teaching on YouTube. So if you don't have a how-to channel, maybe try and experiment making some how-to videos and start teaching on YouTube. If you don't know what to make a course about, ask. Ask your audience, ask your competitors' audiences even as well, right? Ask people, okay, what would you like to see? What would you like to learn in depth? What would you like to go more in detail with? And then see what kind of content is working for your competitors and do something similar with your twist on it. Always make it your own. Always inject you into it, your personality, your perspective, your angle, what you bring to the topic, right? Or maybe you find the gaps and see what is nobody doing, but there's demand for. Let's say a lot of people want a specific video editing course. Let's say Adobe Rush just came out, right? So a lot of people want to know how to use Adobe Rush for editing. And maybe you want to explain to them how they can do it on their Android phone. So you could make a course about how to use Adobe Rush for editing using your Android phone. So find the gaps, see what nobody's doing or what nobody's captured the market in or what nobody's the leader in yet, and do that. My course is called YouTube Launchpad, and when I give you this document, you'll be able to see it in the link and go and check it out. So you can see how it's structured. You can see what the landing page looks like, what the sales page looks like, what have I talked about inside the course, what is the curriculum like. So I've included all of this information. So after the live stream, you can go and get some inspiration, perhaps, if you're looking for that, to see how I structure my courses, and then maybe use that to figure out your own courses as well. Yes, Andrew's been doing content on Adobe Rush. Thank you so much, Paul. OBS is what I'm using right now for this particular live stream. I do have cooking. You're saying it's so complicated. I do have a free training on my YouTube channel on how to set up OBS. So you can go and check that out as well. Creator Fundamentals, Dan. Hi, how are you doing? Yes, okay. Can you make a course about a company's product like Adobe? Is that allowed? So, I mean, I guess there's no harm in reaching out to them on Twitter, Leela, and just asking them, right? But I would think there isn't a problem with that because I know a lot of people, for example, Steve Dotto started making courses about Evernote, and then Evernote, the brand, got in touch with him and then they did some work together and stuff. So I think it would be a good thing if a brand feels that you as a YouTube creator are actually making a course for them, and then maybe they can partner up with you even. So I would look at it as an opportunity and get the brand on board. So definitely, I think that these are all very good ideas you guys have here. Explore them, talk to the brand, keep yourself safe, no legal issues. Thank you so much for sharing. You are so welcome. Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay, the next one I have for you guys here is a membership site. Now, membership sites, again, let me know in the chat who is doing membership sites. Let me know who is doing membership sites. So, membership sites are really, really popular because you get recurring revenue from them, right? But also you have to provide recurring content, right? And the way that they typically work is on volume pricing. So, you typically find that membership sites are low compared to courses. Like courses could be priced at $200, $500, $1,000, whatever, and higher. But membership sites typically would be, say, $20 a month, $39, $79. Like typically you'd have them on volume pricing because you want to get a lot of people and have them pay a nominal or an affordable monthly fee, or maybe give them the option to pay an annual fee and get a discount. Right. So membership sites are a really great way to get your community aspect going for whatever it is that you're creating. Right. So I recently just started a Patreon for my members, and Patreon is one of the easiest I found membership sites to start. I have started other membership sites, but they were a nightmare for me to manage because they were like hosted on my website with like plugins and things that I had to manage, and then I had to hire somebody technical to take care of all of that because I wasn't a techie, and it was just, I mean, I remember I paid something like $1,000 just to set it all up. And when I started on Patreon right now, it was so easy. It was just like, I just have to worry about creating the content and everything else is managed for me. So I'm kind of really liking the model. It's still very new. Like, I gotta tell you how new it, I think I started it like 4 days ago, was it? 3 days ago. Like that's how new it is. So it's very, very new, but I still do enjoy the model. I have these tiers. So the first one starts at like $3 a month, which you get part of like shout outs and community engagement and all of that. And then there's one at $15 a month where you get access to one of my courses. And then I give you like one specific thing to do every month that is going to move your channel forward. And that's going to get you more traction with your brand. So one thing, and then we move on to a $49 a month tier, which is for like a live stream content with Q&A, and then there's group coaching and then one-to-one coaching. So I have like 5 tiers that I set up right now, and I'm on the pro plan. So the way that Patreon services and fees work is that on the pro plan they take 8% of my earnings. So on the lower plan they take 5%, and on the higher plan it's 12%. So I'm on the middle plan, which takes 8%. And then they have payouts. They pay out via PayPal and Payoneer. And this was, if you are anywhere in a country, which I am in, so I'm in Pakistan, and PayPal actually doesn't work here. And a lot of people don't know that. But we can't actually use a lot of services that only use PayPal. So one of the attractions for me for using Patreon was that it also pays out via Payoneer, which is available in a lot of Asian countries. They have like a very stronghold market here. And they've started to have integrations with a lot of different companies. So if you are from this region or any region where PayPal doesn't work, then take a look at Patreon because it does pay out through Payoneer. Lots of P's there. And also I put a link in there for my Patreon site, which when you grab this document, you can go and check it out. You can check out the tiers, see how I've set it up. Basically, I'm including all of this for inspiration so you can see how I've done it, and then you can figure out how you want to do it for your business. Yes, so YouTube has memberships as well. Again, they're actually not available in my region, so I don't have access to that right now. So that has been, I mean, I'm always looking for like, okay, if this doesn't work, what's an alternative? What is something else that I can do, right? So depends on what you have access to. You can experiment with YouTube's own membership sites and services, or you can look at other membership sites and services. Right. Okay. So the last one that I'm actually using, so I told you in the beginning that I'm going to talk about 13 multiple streams of income, and I'm actually using 7 of them. So the last one that I'm using is the coaching program, and then we're going to go into the ones that I haven't used yet. Okay. So the coaching program is something that I started in March this year, and the way that I started it was I contacted 5 people who are already in my Facebook group who I knew I would be able to help. And so I made a beta group of them, sold it at $500 a piece, and it hadn't yet been developed. Like I didn't really have any anything to sell at that point. I just had an outline, and I was like, these are the things we're going to go through. These are the things that we're going to talk about. And we're going to do it in a 5-module framework, and we're going to have calls every week. So for 5 weeks. And this was like a really useful exercise for me to do, because it helped me to, so I did this coaching thing before I made the course. So when I did the coaching program, it was basically to be able to see, okay, can I coach, and am I doing it right? And are people finding value in this? And also to get real-time feedback from people as to what more they wanted. Like, I'll give you a real example, real practical example here. So at the end of one of my course modules, I had this downloadable PDF sheet. And somebody said, could you also include screenshots inside that? So don't just tell us like, do this, but also have screenshots with arrows pointing to, okay, so we can just go through that and we don't need to watch the video again to see where on screen things are. And I thought that was such a brilliant idea. So the benefit of doing it with a beta group at a really low cost initially is that you get to take the feedback of your beta group and incorporate it and make a better program as a result. So I just went into my Facebook group. By the way, the Facebook group is called Personal Branding with Video, in case you want to check out my Facebook group. Obviously, absolutely free to join. And then obviously I give a huge discount to the beta testers. And then now how I've structured the coaching program. So it's been going on since March. So this is like the 6th batch now. So not every single month, but every other month or so I've done it. I don't know the frequency. I just know it's a 6th batch right now. And anyway, so the way that it's going on right now is that there's 8 weeks of intense training. There's a course included plus live calls. So every Monday I release a module. Every Wednesday I have the live call. And then every Friday I check in and make sure that they've understood and done the work for that week. So I just find it really, really beneficial in terms of keeping people on track, in terms of having a really tight coaching program, which really gets results and people are hopefully happy. Now I host the group calls on Zoom. So Zoom is the place that I use for hosting my calls. I'm on the paid plan at $15 a month. And I'm sharing all these figures with you guys so you know how much things cost depending on what income stream you want to set up, right? So $15 a month is so that you can have a Zoom call that's longer than 45 minutes with multiple participants and a lot of other functionality as well. If you want to have a call which is less than 45 minutes, you can actually do that for free. All my calls are recorded, and then I place the recording inside the Facebook group, which is not the free group, but the paid group for the coaching members only. And so they can go and watch the replays and still get value from that later on as well. The course that goes with the coaching program is again hosted in Teachable. All the calls are recorded, and the coaching program is by application only. You can see a sample of what my application page looks like by going to salmajafri.com/apply. So those are my 7 income streams that I set up. Some of them are very new, like the Patreon one, just a couple of days old. Some of them I've been doing for a year or so. Some of them I've been doing for 2 years. So they're all at various levels. So you can see that I didn't add them all in all at once. But as I got comfortable with each income stream, I felt like taking another risk and trying something new and trying something different. I will say that I've had a couple of failures. Like my first membership program utterly failed. I was so not ready for it. Had no idea how to run a membership program. It failed in the sense that I had to shut it down. But it was like too much work for me at the time. I had made all these promises that were really hard to keep up with. So this time I made things easier for myself and was more realistic. So, you learn, and there's no harm in trying all of these different methods and seeing what works for you and seeing, what you actually like doing. Like some of them you might not like doing. Like if you're not a coach, you might not actually enjoy a coaching program. So it depends on your personality, your abilities, where you are, what kind of resources you want to invest, how much time you have. Like so many factors go into like what income streams are going to work for you. And of course, what niche you're in, what industry you're in. Thank you, Leela. Loving the stream. Yes, thank you so much. Hydrate. You know what? I think I'm going to take another sip. Whew, this has been intense. But yeah, I just wanted to share this because it's like it's useful, and I hope that everybody gets on at least a few different income streams. Okay, so what I have coming up next is merch. I've not actually used it, so I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I know that YouTube has an integration with Teespring, which is a merchandise site which connects with YouTube, and you can actually go to Teespring's website and you can actually choose what kind of products you want to sell from their website, and then I think you can customize them, and then the products are displayed like a carousel under your description section, and people can actually buy while watching your videos. I so want to try this income stream. Like I have all these ideas of what kind of merch I want to do and what kind of sayings hint that I want to put on these different items and things, and how I want to brand it with my Team Purple branding, and you know, all the things I say and do, and like how I can get that going. But yeah, so this is something I am definitely looking forward to doing at some point. So merch is on my list. It is number 8. Let me know in the chat if any of you are doing merch right now, and maybe I'll ask you how to do it. Like, why not? Okay, number 9 are products. So think about, is there anything that you can make that you can sell? So like, for example, Nick has Tuber Tools, where he is selling the tools, the like lower thirds and like end screen templates and stuff for YouTube, right? Roberto Blake has his YouTube starter kit, again with like thumbnail designs and stuff that he's selling. So is there something that you can create by yourself that you can sell? Can you sell your embroidery, your crochet designs, your Lightroom presets, your stock photos or your stock videos? What can you create that you can then sell? So think about, if you are a creative and you are actually creating something, maybe it could be an ebook, like if you're a writer, right? So if you're an artist, maybe it could be digital drawings. So what can you create that you can also sell? So think about that, and think about what kind of things are going to match your audience, your niche, your industry, your capabilities, right? So number 10 is freelance services. Okay, so in this, what I want you to think about is using YouTube to pitch potential clients. Now, this is something that you can totally do like right away if you want to, because if you're making YouTube videos, you're probably good at something specific. And if you're good at something specific, chances are there are potential clients out there looking to hire somebody to do that something specific. So you want to start making YouTube videos showcasing what you're actually good at. Some examples. Make tutorial videos on how you use SEO to rank websites and then apply for SEO optimization jobs, right? Make a tutorial on how to use Facebook ads and then apply for a Facebook ad manager position or freelance or contract or client or whatever, right? Whatever kind of job you can apply for as a freelancer. So you can use YouTube to do that. And I find that just being on YouTube and having a channel and creating content on it automatically amps up your credibility, as opposed to just saying in a resume that, oh, you know what, I am a SEO optimization specialist and I've done this. Why not show them? Show them with video footage, like social proof, right? Like how much more effective is your freelance pitch going to be if people can actually see you at work, see you creating the things that you're going to create for their channel. So that's something that you can absolutely do, and you can absolutely start a instant income stream today if you want, selling your freelance services. So let's take this a step further and say get a job. So number 11 is maybe you actually want to get an actual job apart from your YouTube channel. So you can use YouTube to pitch yourself as a candidate for your dream job. So I have an example here for you. Let's say you want to work for Airbnb in their marketing department. So you can start making videos about how you would market Airbnb properties. What ideas do you have? So your entire channel can be centric on that, or maybe a sub channel that you set up, or maybe you have a marketing channel and one playlist can be devoted to that. So instead of just telling them, show them and then get in touch with them. And I think that your YouTube video portfolio can be more credible than just your resume, like just a text resume, right? So you want to show people that you can actually do the work, show them how you're doing the work, show them what your ideas are, and please don't ever be scared to share your ideas. I think that is such a scarcity mindset and a very narrow-minded thinking. If you think like that people are going to steal your ideas, because honestly speaking, everyone has ideas. It's what you do with them that counts. It's how you execute them. It's how you share them. And once they're up on YouTube, anybody can go and see your ideas, but you'll still have proof that you came up with that idea. So don't be afraid to reach out to companies and share your ideas with them and say, you know what? I would love to come work for you. Here's what I would do. These are the videos that I've made to show you what I'm going to do. What do you guys think? Get a job, love it. So many people think being an unpaid YouTuber is a job. No, it isn't. There shouldn't be any such thing as an unpaid YouTuber, right? Andrew, that's what I did with TubeBuddy. I love it. I've got to hear that story sometime, Andrew. Amazing. I love learning SEO, an actual job. Yeah, I know. I mean, but it's an income stream, right? If that's something that you're interested in. Yes. Okay, so awesome. So let's go on to number 12, which is live events. So host an actual event in your community or local region. Really easy to do. Step 1, set up a Facebook events page. Invite all your friends and family. Put some of your YouTube videos on there to give it credibility. Tell people what you're going to be teaching at a live event or workshop, how much it's going to cost, all the logistics. Make it fun and interactive, and do like a whole series of events perhaps to teach something bigger. So if one of your live workshops or live events goes well, plan a whole series out. And I'm actually going to say that this is something I've tried. I should have put that up there as like the 8th thing that I've tried, but I did it like a long time ago. And I went and attended this workshop on this guy who was teaching Facebook. Facebook pages had just come out. So this is like really long ago. And he was doing this workshop on Facebook pages. And I went and attended that workshop, and I was like, this is really bad. Like, it was a really bad workshop. And that kind of challenged me. And I said to myself, you know what? I can do this better. I can do a better workshop than he's doing. And like literally, I was so upset that I went to that same venue. And I said, you know what, I want to do a workshop on, I think it was on online business, which included Facebook and a lot of other things. And I set up that workshop, and I just like literally made a Facebook events page, and lots of people came. So that's something I've actually done. And it was so empowering to actually go to your local community. I made a deal with a local co-working space, which is what I would advise you to do as well. And they gave me a discounted rate. Because co-working spaces are actually a great place where entrepreneurs are already, meeting up and stuff. And my audience was entrepreneurs, so it made sense to do it there. And then also the ninja tip would be, see if you can film it. So either, film it yourself or get a friend to film your event, because then that way you are building up publicity for future events. So if events are something you want to do, then having it filmed or at least having photographs taken is like a really good way to make sure that that event can live on as marketing for your next and future events. And also a lot of street cred, right? You hosted an event. It's a major big deal to host an event. That will look good on anything you want to do, like whether you want to do brand sponsorships or you want to do like, apply for a job. Like hosting an event is like a pretty cool thing to put as your credibility. And finally, I have live streaming and super chats. So I actually don't earn anything from my live streams because super chats are not enabled in my country. So this is not a way that I actually earn money. I would love to, but I don't right now. But you can host valuable live streams for your audience if you are based in a country where super chats work. And then consider running a live stream and incentivizing people to leave super chats. So what do I mean by incentivizing people? I mean that in return for them giving you a super chat, give them something in return. So for example, in my industry, in video marketing, that might mean doing a live channel audit, for instance, in return for a super chat, right? So find out what value you can give in return for getting super chats. Of course, if you've got lots of loyal fans and subscribers, they'll give you super chats anyways because they love you. But always try and lead with value, because then that would give them a good reason to give you a super chat. I have a bonus tip. Remember I said speaking gigs. So this may or may not be something that you want to do, but I am a speaker and I did free gigs for about 2 years, got my credibility up there, and I'm now a speaker, now a paid speaker, get paid to travel as well, which is pretty cool. I don't do it a whole lot because I don't like leaving my kids that often, but I do try and get 1 to 2 speaking gigs that I enjoy doing over a year's time. And that is also another income stream that is working. So, so that was a lot, right? So let me know which one you really, really enjoyed. I would love to know. Which was your favorite income streams? Let me run them down again really, really quick here. Where's my document? So there was, let's see, there was, we started with AdSense. Then we went on to affiliate marketing. Then we did sponsored videos. Then we did brand deals and brand ambassador programs. That was number 4. Then we did courses, which was number 5. Then we did membership sites, which was number 6. Then we did coaching program, which was number 7. Then we did merch, which was number 8. Then we did products, which was number 9. Then we did freelance services, which was number 10. And then we did get a job, which was number 11, host your own live events, which was number 12, and then host your own live streams and super chats, which was number 13. And I gave you a bonus one, which was to do speaking gigs as well. So which one was your favorite one? Let me know in the chat below. And also know that all the ones that I have talked to you about, all the information that I shared is actually in a downloadable form in a PDF. So I put the link in the description. Look for salmajafri.com/income streams. That's where you want to go. Grab the PDF there so you have like a handy reference. Put it up on your vision board or something and be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to get like 3 of these going, or 1 of these going before the end of the year, and 3 of them going by summer next year, and like 10 of them going by end of next year. Challenge yourself. Why not? And try different ones and see which ones may or may not work for you. Okay, now what I want to do is take a look at your questions. So let me open up the Google form. Although we don't really have time here. Andrew, what do you think? Questions, yes or no? Let me just see this. I guess you got time. Andrew always making me work hard, right? Alrighty. So the first question comes from, I can't actually say this name, Nidhi Naija. Do I need to have a website to be approved for ads? So I'm guessing you're talking about YouTube AdSense. No, you do not. You need 4,000 hours of watch time on a rolling basis and 1,000 YouTube subscribers. So that's what you need to get into the YouTube Partner Program. Asylum Music Official, can you suggest any advice for earning for a music promotion channel like ours? I'm so confused with all the licensed stuff. Any other possible ways? By the way, love your explanations. Thank you so much. So music licensing is tricky. And I will say that if you are trying to make money off of other people's music, that would probably be a lot of legalese. If you're trying to make money through your own music, you said you're a music promotion channel, so I'm thinking you're promoting other people's music. I'm not sure. There's a lot of different ways I could look at this. So if you're creating your own music, obviously selling records, getting on Patreon would be actually a really great move for you if you are creating your own music, if you are a artist. And then you could have like literally people could pay you like per song even, or you could get input from them on tracks and things like that. But if you are like a business where you are a music promotion for like other people, like a PR or a record company almost, I'm not sure, then that would be a completely different scenario. I'm sorry, I can't really answer it too much in depth because there's so many variables involved in the answer here. Okay, so your channel name is Spicy Thai Food Channel, and your YouTube question is, how can I collaborate with a bigger food channel? Thank you very much, Salma. So the first thing you would do is identify at least 10 YouTube channels that you want to collaborate with. They don't have to be bigger or smaller or the same. They just have to have the same audience. So if you're doing spicy Thai food, just make sure that they're also either doing spicy food or Asian food or complimentary food or whatever. Then the first thing you want to do is be friends with them. Start commenting on their YouTube videos, start engaging with them, make yourself known so they notice you. Once they start noticing you, follow them everywhere. You follow them on Twitter, follow them wherever they're active, and make yourself known as somebody who is a genuine fan of theirs, who appreciates their content. Promote their stuff. Do it because you love it, right? And then when the time is right, maybe a month, maybe 3 months down the road, send them a message, perhaps on Twitter, say, we love your stuff. If you have time, check some of our stuff out as well. Perhaps we can do a collab together. Super simple, very easy, very casual, and very natural, right? So make sure you're actually a genuine fan of theirs. Make sure you have an audience match, and then go for it. Okay. You are number 4. So this is, channel name is Planet Funhouse, and your YouTube question is, how do you make multiple streams of income for a kids family friendly channel? So literally all the ways that I talked about right now. So if COPA has got you down, if YouTube is demonetizing your content, not showing your comments or whatever, it's time to diversify. It's time to start looking at all these other ways. Grab the download that I have in the PDF in the description section, salmajafri.com/income streams, and go through it and see which are the ones you can start with today. So diversification is the name of the game, really. Okay, the next question is channel name Body Illumination. Hi, thanks so much for all the great info. My channel is focused on wellness, fitness, yoga, Pilates, but it is so super competitive. Where can I showcase my fitness videos to get more views? So one trend that I've noticed in fitness videos is apps. A lot of fitness YouTube creators have their own apps where you can sort of download workouts on an on-demand basis without having to be online or without having to be subjected to ads, right? So maybe that is something you could look at, but obviously app development does take a lot of resources. So one thing that you could start with perhaps is have some kind of exclusive content for people. So one thing that I think is really important in fitness channels is, instead of one-off videos, which would be on YouTube, you want to develop a whole series, like a 30-day program, which is targeted. So for example, 30 days of building up abs, or 30 days of strengthening, I don't know, pectoral muscles. You can tell I'm not really a fitness buff. I have no idea what pectoral muscles even are. Okay, but you want to make sure that it's targeted and you specify, okay, what kind of outcome you're going to get. So for example, if it's yoga, which I actually do, so you could be like a 30-day yoga program for relieving stress. So that could be something very targeted that you could do, which would be a program that you could offer as a paid program versus all the free videos, which are kind of haphazard and all over the place. So you could do a dedicated paid program. So that would be something that you could do. All right, so this was a lot of fun, guys. If you enjoyed this live stream, be sure to share it out. I know that's a lot of people are going to get so much value from it when they come back and watch the replay, and also from the downloads that I have in the description section. So make sure that you tell people about this, especially people who are like right now so fearful about what's going on with YouTube and all the legal stuff and all the regulatory stuff and all the monetization stuff that's going on, whether it's Apocalypse or Terms of Service or COPA or whatever is going on. Tell them to take charge of their income, take charge of their life. Make sure that you own your audience and you are not relying on any social media platform, YouTube or any other social media platform, for your livelihood, because it just doesn't make sense to do that. You want to be smarter and you want to make sure that you have a long-term business plan. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. This was a wonderful live stream for me to host. Thank you to TubeBuddy for letting me come on here and just talk and share everything that I know. And remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave lots of comments even in the replay section for anything that you forgot to say maybe in the live stream, and I will come back and respond and reply. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your week. Take care and go make some money.